for ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is me, Dukect, here, live to you this Thursday evening on the Dukect Lounge live on TalkShoe.com. Thank you so much for joining me here, right now, here on live radio air, this live internet streaming and such. And, remember, if you want to call into the show and talk to me, Dukect Live here, the phone number, as always, is 724-444-7444. Once again, the phone number is 724-444-7444. And the call ID connecting me, Dukect, is 92417. Once again, the call ID connecting me, Dukect, is 92417. Woo! Wow, that is up, people. Well, there's some good things, there's some bad things, but there's some interesting things, and we're going to look at GFW, everybody. Now, last week, we had a nice conversation with some interesting person about Global Force Wrestling, looking like it's going to be on its last legs, but make sure everything's up here on point, making sure the whole thing is sounding good, and make sure everything is everything. Make sure all the stuff is on the right state of mind, ladies and gentlemen. Making sure all you can hear me in correct fashion. No, just catch, just want to make sure. Anyway, that the interesting thing about the Global Force Wrestling, TNA, Impact, or whatever, it looked like after Jeff Jarrett left for personal reasons, and rumors had that people they're looking to, Ed Nordholm or Anthem was looking to sell the company. Not so. In fact, it was a couple days later, Ed Nordholm, the head of Anthem, the GFW President, whatever, went on Wrestling Observer Live, talked to Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez to get the 411 on that situation. And, well, it looks like he's not selling the company. In fact, they're going in. In fact, they're going all in. In fact, making a network, a streaming service, ladies and gentlemen, for GFW. And Impact, and looking at the past, saying, we're going to look at this stuff. And they're looking at they were talking about this stuff. And it was actually a pretty good interview. And I'll find, I'll put the link in the description of where I found it. It's probably taken down for whatever reason, but hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not taken down, because this is actually a pretty good interview about talking about how this whole situation and how these things happen, how everything is. Nord did a pretty good job, representing the company. Talked about what's going on with Alberto. Didn't get much about Alberto trying to say, well, we're fixing that, and it didn't say much about the Hardy situation. It was a little bit core about Jeff, but he was really hard, giving the hard sell for GFW and everything else. To say he owns the stuff here. But yeah, it looks like they were going to go all in with the network. And here's the real interesting thing about this is they're going to they're going to put a supposedly is according to other stuff is according to PW Insider, is that they're going to do a global wrestling network. This is I'll put the link in the description, and let's see. Okay, make sure that takes off. And make sure this is off too, so I don't have to worry about anyone just doing a copyright and everything else, that craziness and everything else about make sure I don't do anything wrong there. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure everything that sort of stuff. But anyway, it looks like they're going to do something more interesting. In fact, they're going to they're going to launch a global wrestling network, a multi-platform digital service designed to give fans the world the issue a statement. This was last week, actually. After the craziness happened. This was supposedly before this stuff here, and I was like, then I think the interview, we all tied that conversation, but this right here, interesting, is that they're only watching the Global Force Wrestling Network. They're also planning to launch an Impact Wrestling channel on Pluto TV, a 24-hour live feed of content on the leading free over-the-top television service in the United States. So they're going to have an Impact Wrestling channel. An extension to Pop TV to continue to hold Impact Wrestling. And they're doing a lot of distribution deals. And that would be supposedly what they're going to do. In fact, they're looking, checked, they were going to put it's going to cost supposedly around $8 for the GFW network. And I'm like, fine, but, a lot of it, that's like, okay, that looks okay, fine, $8. But something happened this past week. Something actually happened that really is the Global Force Wrestling. The website was it had a pre-launch actually. In fact, they were going to do Global Force Wrestling. And here, in fact, funny enough, someone actually took a screenshot of what of everything else about this whole the Global Wrestling Network, and I will share this with you. It says here, this quote. I'll put this in the video portion of the podcast as well. It says, quote, "What is Total Access Impact Wrestling? Total Access Impact Wrestling is an online edition of Impact Wrestling content in the UK and Ireland, including its flagship show Impact Wrestling, available on a 1-week delay. Fight Network's original recap series, Inside Impact, plus the library content including TNA's greatest matches, British Boot Camp, Epics, Unfinished Business, Legends, and everything else. A decade of classic pay-per-view events and one-night only specials, and all of it online and platforms for about it was like $4.99 a month and everything." It said it was only available. Supposedly, Total Access Impact Wrestling is only available in the UK and Ireland, and it's going to be on online mobile apps via iOS and Android. It's going to be on Apple and all that other stuff, and and that sort of stuff here. And supposedly, not only that, but it was online early. It's supposedly. I didn't get a chance to look at this, but yet people have very negative tracks to the media player and such. It's this was an early launch, even though it wasn't supposed to be an early launch. Now let me get to the story here. Let's see. I gotta look this thing and see, make sure it's on the right stuff here. It looks like somebody launched this on accident, and here it is. Sorry, PW right here, supposedly, is that, we're not PW outside of report, says GFW was Global Wrestling Network's launched last night, except it really didn't. While we heard from sources and insiders, of readers that the streaming service had launched, what actually happened is GFW made the service live after they were tweaking the infrastructure, making it possible for those who visit the site to begin streaming and watching all the content for free. It was not, and here's the problem. It was not meant for a public launch. That's right, they put that thing up and it was all like, oh, here it is. With no announcement, this thing plopped up and people got online and it was not supposed to. And here's the thing. They forgot to put a wall. Yeah, they didn't put up a wall. They forgot to put out the wall. So, insert Trump joke here. But they forgot to put up a wall to block people so fans get access into the site. They fixed it now. They made sure the only way you can get in is the authorization code and everything else. They finally locked it down, but. They now they're like, The fans are saying once it was reported, they locked the website down. Only in Impact Wrestling you can actually have this supposed thing, this supposed like video and all the media stuff, which is supposedly not really that good. Personally, I worry. I don't really like the WWE's media player. I don't like that one. I think it's a little bit, compared to YouTube one. I think YouTube has a better media player than WWE Networks. I honestly think it is. But if it's worse than the media, if it's worse than the WWE Network, that's gonna be something fun. And even better, they lowered the price. It let from $8.7.99 to like $5.99. So I might actually buy it for a month to see how it works. I might do that, and I might actually, buy it because it looks interesting. I might do it. I might actually buy this little service, see how it goes. Because I might buy it for 1 month and see how it just completely, looks. Because quite honestly, all it pretty much has supposedly is going to be all the old stuff there, and all the new stuff. Are they going to put pay-per-views there too, like the WWE Network? Or are they going to be like, the only way you can, I would not be surprised, is that they will put this network, this streaming service up, and not put its pay-per-views on there. They'll probably have a tape delay pay-per-views. You can watch the pay-per-views. And next time, the only time you can watch the pay-per-views is if you order them, $50 pay-per-views. I think that's what's going to happen. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen. I guarantee you, once this thing launches, the only way you can watch TNA pay-per-views is not through this device. You still have to order the pay-per-views. Because that's what, I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to screw this up royally on that. Also, things are screwing up. TNA is still planning to do a Hall of Fame ceremony. Yep, you can. They're still trying to have a Hall of Fame ceremony. I don't know who they're gonna put in the Hall of Fame. The only one, and funny enough, about their GFW Hall of Fame, ladies and gentlemen, is that they don't have they have no TNA originals. The only one that's there technically as a TNA original is Jeff Jarrett. Yes, Jeff Jarrett. The guy who's been in multiple federations, won multiple championships. That right there is he is the founder of Total Nonstop Action. That is the only real original of Total Nonstop Action there, ladies and gentlemen. That is the only one. Because the TNA Hall of Fame ceremony consists of the Team 3D, Gail Kim, who you could say is a TNA original, but she made and put her craft in WWE first. Earl Hebner, Jeff Jarrett, WWE Hall of Famers Kurt Angle, and Sting. That's their Hall of Fame. And trust me, they will put the Dudley Boys will be in the Hall of Fame. I think they will probably be put in the Hall of Fame next year, if not sooner. Next year, in 2 or 3 years. I think they will be in the Hall of Fame in the next 2 years. Earl Hebner probably has something waiting for him if he goes back to WWE. He will probably be in there. Jarrett, maybe. I don't know if they're still cool or not. Vince is still cool with them, so I think he'll be good in the WWE Hall of Fame maybe in 5-10 years. Hey, Vince buried the hatchet with the Ultimate Warrior, so hey, I would not be surprised if Jeff Jarrett, if he wants to come back to the source of WWE, I think he would be in the WWE Hall of Fame. I think he would be. And I think his career is pretty much Hall of Fame. You got Coco B. Rare is in the Hall of Fame. So don't say Jeff Jarrett's not a Hall of Famer and such. He has many important matches and moments in that company. Won many in the championships and WCW as well. So, yeah, and he has a wrestling background. So, yeah, I think he would be perfect for the Hall of Fame. Jeff Jarrett would be perfect for the WWE Hall of Fame. But then again, that's my personal opinion. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. But yeah, GFW is going to have a Hall of Fame. The only person I see them is James Storm, Abyss, I don't know, Bobby Lashley, since I think he's going to be leaving soon. Who else is there that you could actually put as a TNA original on there? Who Who was there for the TNA old days? Everyone else is gone. I don't see anyone on that GFW roster that is worthy to put themselves in the Hall of Fame at this point. Only ones I do see is James Storm and Abyss. Or, that sort of thing. Let's see. But that's just me. I could be wrong, as always. But, I just want to think that there will probably be a Hall of Fame, but I don't know who's going to put. I think it's going to be Abyss. He will be put in the GFW Hall of Fame. But that's just my personal opinion. I want to hear yours. Remember, phone number is phone chat room is on lock as always. You want to go in and put your stuff in the chat room, live chat room. As always, you can put that stuff here. Anyway, the number, as always, is 724-444-7444. Once again, the number is 724-444-7444, and the call ID to connect to me, Duke CT, is 92417. Once again, the call ID is 92417. Anyway, we're going to take a small little break, and we're going to be looking, when we come back, we'll be talking about the Nintendo Direct that happened this past Wednesday, and we'll talk about the games, the good, the bad, and the meh, and such. So, let's get that started, but first, let's look into the music. Let's look into the music. Listen to the music. Listen to the music. And how about some, let's see, a little bit of Ninja Turtles. How about some, let's see, Ninja Turtles, Shell Shocked, or listen to Shell Shocked. This is from, OC Remix. Go listen to OC Remix. They make some great stuff, as always, and you will not regret listening to them. Trust me, you will love it, as always. Anyway, we're gonna listen to some of that. We're gonna listen. Let's see what we have here. Let's listen to Cowabunga, the Technodrome. We'll listen to that here live, right here on TalkShoe.com. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to connect to me, Duke CT, remember the number is 724-444-7444. Once again, the number is 724-444-7444, and the call ID is 92417. Once again, the call ID is 92417. And we'll be right back right after this here, live on TalkShoe.com. And we are back here live on TalkShoe.com. Thank you so much for joining me, Duke CT, here, not to here live on the Dukect Lounge. And if you're not listening live, how dare you? Remember, you can find me on the Minds.com, Dukect Lounge, Minds.com. Also on VidMe /DukeCT, and also YouTube /DukeCT as well. And on Freaking Awesome Network, and on ManExpression.com. And other places I'm trying to put in, I'm going to try to do some more. Trying to do more stuff and trying to put more of my spread out to things. Also, I'm on iTunes as well. Check me out there. And everything else. So remember, you can find me these places. Also, blogspot.com /DukeCT. Follow me on there. You can find most of my stuff is on there. Quickly and effective. When the stuff goes up, it's usually up on there as well. So, not just this, but also the last few standing, all that good stuff will be on that blogspot.com /DukeCT. Go look it up there. You'll find it. By the way, last few standing is everything up going per the plan. The script's almost done. We're rewriting everything else here. I'm rewriting everything. Cameos are going to be sent there. It's going to be really good. It's going to be great. It's going to be big. It's going to be huge. It's going to be all that good stuff. The 50th episode. Hopefully it's going to be, you are going, hopefully you guys love it because I love writing it. I can't wait to finally, because I will be filming tomorrow. And then after I finish filming and doing the audio and everything else, we'll hopefully get the cameos done. And everything else, and everything's going to be fit in. Also, speaking of tomorrow's Friday, that means Friday night live streaming. We're going to be live streaming again. Mass Effect and Mass Effect, the first Mass Effect, the best Mass Effect, some would say. I would say Mass Effect 2 is a little bit better in the fun running gun department. But hey, Mass Effect live Friday night live streams. I will be doing that. Last time we have been I'm stuck on that whole mission to get Rex's suit, but I'm not I don't have enough of the upgrades to get the suit for him. I might have to go and start shooting and doing all the other stuff just to finally get enough the XP to finally unlock and finally get past the whole situation. Even though I have a lot of Omni Gel, I have to get I can't just use some Omni Gel and just splash some Omni Gel to get the dang suit. But no, I gotta wait until Tally gets the higher upgrade, that level up Tally to finally get that situation done. Then I'll do that, and hopefully after that, I will finally be able to, and I do mean finally, to take down that, one of the worst DLCs in Mass Effect, which most people will agree, it's one of the worst, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, gosh, because the whole thing is just a complete and total waste of time. It's just a long, boring, just that's what it is. It's frustrating. It really is a frustrating part of the situation here. Let's see, what was it again? Gosh dang it. I'm trying to remember this stuff. Gosh, my brain is it's not the other one. Fire in the Sky is the fun one. It's let's see. Come on. Think. It's God dang it. Okay. Google. Okay. Mass Effect DLC. And here it is. It's Pinnacle Station. There it is. Pinnacle Station. Goodness gracious. That is the worst. Just everything is worse. Yes. Just terrible. All of them. I just don't like it. And it just, I'm tired of it. It's trying to be multiplayer, but not multiplayer. I said this again in multiple streams. They're trying so hard to be multiplayer, but it's not. It's just, frustrating. But yes. Yeah, we'll be taking care of that, hopefully. And believe you me, ladies and gentlemen, you don't like me watching it, I don't like playing it. So after that, well, we're doing it. And after that, after all that will be done, and we don't have to do this over any time again. Just, and yeah, here's, yeah. So yeah. Anyway. I think I'm moving to something depressing, but let's look at something positive. Let's look at the Nintendo Direct. There's a lot of good stuff from Nintendo Direct, ladies and gentlemen. Big news, big things popping, little things stopping. That's what Nintendo's been doing. They talked about the Skyrim for the Nintendo Switch. A release date is announced for that. That's going to be sometime in November. Let's see what else. Doom and Wolfenstein 2 are coming into the Switch, which I think is a really big thing. Even though I'm not going to be playing those games because I have if you haven't listened to podcast 4, I am basically doing a small and important boycott because of the stupid copyright BS that since Bethesda did to this small indie game called, Pray to God. I had to change the name. I was done with that, and I made the decision. I'm not playing. I don't know how good or great these games are. I just am tired. Like I keep saying, I'm tired of the terrible BS on these companies who say, quote, we have no choice to do these things. Yeah, you had a choice. You had a choice not to do it. And meanwhile, Prey, not so well, huh? A little bit of karma coming back. Maybe you actually, people are just, they're tired of basically BS like that. So maybe, just maybe, you wouldn't, if you actually had some, actually promoted the game and not do these type of stuff, most people would have actually bought this game. But you know what? Hopefully, I just, all I want is a company that actually, tries not to do these type of BS things, man. It frustrates me. And I know I'm alone, and they're going to probably sell millions and millions of copies and millions of stuff about this. And Doom and Wolfenstein 2, they're going to make a killing on the Switch and other places when they're released. But I will not be part of that sales because I have the principles, and I will not buy another Bethesda title because of that. I know it's what some would say it's a meaningless type of protest, and you might be right, but dang it, that's mine. That's my thing, man. That's it is. So don't worry. So yeah, this is good for the Switch, and all this stuff is yeah. And the Skyrim, like I said, Skyrim, even though it's been on every single goddamn console, Skyrim is going to be on the Switch. It's gonna be, well, they said it. It's it is one of all the stuff. By the way, it's selling for $60. $60. Yes, it's a special edition, but seriously, can you knock that thing down? Knock that down for $20. Seriously. And its release date is in November, so they're going to do another November release, so that's nice. And also, another thing that came out was the, let's see, Doom, but also they did have a release date for Doom, and it looks like it's going to be, supposedly, Nintendo Switch. It's going to be on this holiday season, which is actually pretty good. So overall, I think that's a good thing. People like that. So hey, they love Doom, so I think people are going to watch it and can't wait to play that. Another thing is, look, another Minecraft stuff for the 3DS. I don't care for the Minecraft. I don't care for the 3DS. Mario Party came out. There's another stuff for Mario Party. The Nintendo, exactly. It looks like the Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The trailer was not that good. I just did not like the trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Maybe it was just me, but it looks like, the narrator was a little too boring and tiring and sleeping. Just like me, I was like, nah, man. And, yes. Let's see. But yeah, it's Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is supposedly a sequel to Xenoblade Chronicles, which is why I'm serious. I have no idea why would this need a sequel, because in the end of Xenoblade Chronicles, Shulkwell becomes God, and there's nothing really, unless they're going to do a whole God of War thing or something like that. I don't, I hope it's a good game. I like Xenoblade Chronicles. I like Xenoblade Chronicles X and everything else. Here's hoping they will, and funny enough that the basic structure and the foundation work for Xenoblade Chronicles X was used for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So if you like Xenoblade Chronicles X, I like most of the stuff there. I think there's going to be some good stuff in there. Hopefully the voice acting is, not as, tiresome and such there. So yes, it's going to be Rex is new Empire who's searching for a world of Elysium, the ultimate paradise of humanity. Yes, that's okay. Yeah. It's it's gonna hopefully it'll be there's always a supposed ultimate paradise, always something, and then the plot twist is that Elysium isn't this paradise, it's something from a past civilization or something or other. Elysium is evil or something, probably some evil demon or something. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna probably do I think that I would not be surprised they do like something like a Paper Mario tiles in your door. Oh, the treasure is there, but oh wait, it's actually a demon. Oh crap. Oh yeah, and there's actually some theocracy, religious thing there, group there as well. So who's the bad guys there, by the way. You already know who's the villains of that picture, by the way. You already know who's the villains are. So yeah, the theocracy, that group. That theocracy group, that Christianity, that weird type of thing. Yep, they're the bad guys there. You can tell. Yeah, they're highly religious. Like, yep, they're the villains. Yeah, I know, And by the way, I'm a Christian, by the way. So I'm just, yeah, it's just like, yeah, I'm just like, I'm accepted that culture. Just, yeah, religion is everything's bad, and it's good. Come on, do something different, all right? Just a little, a little boring, seeing, that sort of thing. That's just my personal thing, that's just saying, And I would say more of, say, Lord of the Rings instead of, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying, stuff like that. But that's my personal thing. I think the game's going to be great. It's going to come out December 1st. So, yeah, I'm going to get this. I'm not getting the special edition. Oh, no. I'm not getting the big special 5 billionth edition. I don't get that. Unless someone gives it to me. If somebody gives it to me, hey, just if you want to give me the whole thing, just drop me an email at dukectproductions@gmail.com. Leave your information down there. But but yeah, I am. Look, there is some good stuff here. Sorry. Something. There's a little something there. The audio stuff here. Sorry about that. But anyway, what more of the stuff here? You got Snippet Clips Plus. Also, Super Mario Odyssey looks great. Everyone loves that. Because that looks great. And also, I still have not gotten my Mario. Yeah. I still haven't got my Switch yet. I'm looking to finally get the Switch. I'm going to get probably the Switch bundle with Super Mario Odyssey. I think I'm going to probably do that. So I'm going to get that because that looks fun. Because, well, Super Mario and Odyssey, it's going to be great anyway. So I can be doing that. Hell, I might even live stream it. I might be one of those, hey guys, I'm doing a live stream of Super Mario Odyssey because I'm hip and current. And, I'm hip, I'm current, I like those YouTubers and everything else. I'm hip and current, that sort of thing, look out, PewDiePie, PewDiePie, we're coming for you. Oh no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to get people. Well, then again, I'm black, so I could probably get away with it. Oh God, no, man. Oh man. Yeah, But anyway, but yeah, it looks Super Mario Odyssey looks great, so I might do a live stream with that. Seriously, Splatoon looks good. I need to get that because I love Splatoon. I love playing it. Can't wait to get that. I'm gonna probably play and beat the crap out of people in that. ARMS looks fun. It looks like it'll be pretty good. Remake controls. NBA 2K8 is coming. Woo! And then FIFA is coming, and WE 2K18 and all its bocce glory coming to the Switch as well. Well, huzzah! And also, there's a supposedly shooter that calls Murphy's Law. And honestly, this looks really cool because the concept is that when you land a shot, it transfers the mass from your foe to the attacker. So, yeah, it looks really cool. And you have Arena of Valor, which is free-to-play MOBA, which you can choose 35 heroes. I'm not a MOBA player. If you're a MOBA player, that's awesome. I mean, hey, you got another free stuff for you, brother. There's another free stuff for you. That's great. That's awesome. Me, that's not me. That's not me, bro. Also, there's a demo that came out as for Octopath Traveler, a Rashomon type game of you playing 8 different characters. It looks fun. If you're into that RPG, that looks really good. I know Ted from Brain Scratch really likes that, and he got really blasted on Twitter for basically saying not liking Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Oh man, he always seems to do that. But then again, you know what? Whatever. But yeah, it's it looks like this was actually really good. For overall, it was a bit meh, but I think it was actually pretty good. There's some really good stuff here. About this whole stuff and Fire Emblem Warriors. A lot of people love that. Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redux. Some people like that, so yeah, that's gonna be good too. A lot of people can't wait to see that. There's also adding Nintendo arcade game ports, but it's not the Virtual Console. They're still working on that, by the way. So hopefully they'll get the Virtual Console up and running. And when they do, I hope I can transfer all the stuff from my Wii U to from my Wii U to the Switch, and have that type of thing as well. So this gun looks to be really fun, and I can't wait to play. I can't wait because most of the stuff looks fun. Kirby game has come out, and Kirby Star Allies looks really cool because I haven't played a good. The last Kirby game I played is Kirby's Epic Yarn. I love that game. Just the music and everything else, it looks really fun. It was fun. I need to do a new Kirby game eventually, so I need to do more Kirby games. Link comment down there to see what's pretty good Kirby games I can actually start playing. Because my Kirby playing is from the golf game SNES when me and my family played it when we were younger, and we just used the Game Genie to get all the actual make sure we got all everything and skip to the final boss. Then we had I think I got Kirby 64. I have it playing on my Nintendo 64. I have it in my room, and Kirby Epic Yarn. That's pretty much it. I want to see this hopefully anymore, but most of that stuff on handheld. So yeah. Also, Super Odyssey also has a photo mode, which looks pretty cool too. I can't wait to play that. And the new 2DS XL has been color has been out for America. That looks good. For people like that, fine, whatever. That's just me. But hey, you know what? Do you, people? Do you? That's looks to be really fun as well. Yes, and also for 3DS news, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and Bowser's Minions. I might actually get a 3DS for that because I actually do like the Mario and Luigi. I want to actually play that. I never really actually played the Superstar Sagas and everything else. I always wanted to play them, so I might actually get something. I might do that. It looks really good and cool. So, yeah, that pretty much is it. That's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening. I need to. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you. That was pretty much in the Nintendo Direct. But also, that's pretty much the end of the podcast. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the lounge to close its doors. But don't worry, my friends. The lounge will open once again next Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, I'll be talking more in wrestling, video games, and things in between. And just like that, we'll do it again the week after and the week after that. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being around here. Again, you can find me, Dukect, on VidMe, YouTube, Minds.com, Freaking Awesome Network, and on ManicExpression.com. So thanks again for listening, watching, and supporting me, Dukect. Dukect. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Dukect here. Peace and love. I will see y'all when I see y'all. Later.